Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Lowery, the Executive Director of AInBC. I'll be very much enjoying the conference today. I'd like to speak to you a little bit about what AInBC does and also our ecosystem in British Columbia around AI. So the Artificial Intelligence Network, BC, is the industry body for BC's 200 plus companies who are commercializing this technology. We also work closely with government to find areas to invest in the space and academia, working to create a West Coast Institute for Advanced Computing. I'll tell you a bit about where we sit in the overall ecosystem. But first, an ad. One of the best ways to engage with the AI community is to become a member or to get on our email list to find out when events are coming up, so you can stay in the loop on those activities. Turning now to where BC sits in the overall scheme of things, many people are aware of the long history of AI research, which Canada has with some names such as Jeffrey Hinton, Yoshua Bengio, and others. But BC really sits, at the forefront of top research as well, with a lot of focus around visual computing, robotics, and AGI, for example. Where we really punch above our weight, and it's almost surprising how fast our ecosystem is turning out startups. We have the second highest number of startups commercializing this technology in Canada. And some of the support comes from Canada's digital supercluster, technology supercluster, which we are fortunate to have housed in BC. They've invested in nearly every investment of theirs involves AI in some respect. Examples would be $60 million invested in COVID projects in the last year. Also looking at the labor force in the province, the quality here of individuals in the space is just top notch. Vancouver, on the x-axis, you can see is highly ranked. But at the same time, the cost of software development talent and otherwise is relatively low here, though changing with COVID. There's apparently many job offers coming to those in BC to be able to work worldwide and still stay in BC. But for a time, there is still a chance to work with this really talented cluster of people. Many of them trained by some top universities in the space. UBC and SFU are really known in computer science in the field worldwide. Top 25, I think, in a few different areas. So I'll turn now and give you sort of an overview of some areas of strength in the province. And AI and health is certainly one of them. There's a lot going on in health this year, of course, but many of our companies here have been really rising to that challenge with, for example, AbCellera creating, some drugs in late stage approvals for COVID treatment. Real success story there of a great team, coming together at exactly the right time, and they're trending towards an IPO, I gather. Also in medical imaging, again, do a lot of visual computing in the province, and MetaOptima has created some skin cancer scopes, leveraging AI for detecting skin cancer. Natural language processing is another area with a lot happening in the health space. So OneQubit has a large model that supports practitioners in healthcare treatment. Turning to robotics, we have some interesting companies here. Sanctuary AI is one of them, founded by Jordy Rose, the founder of D-Wave. And they have an interesting kind of thesis for their business and robots, is that if you want computers and AI to really support humans in our world, you need to situate them in actually the human form factor. So they're creating basically Android robots to learn the world in the same way that we do. So interesting developments there. Other robotics companies that get some real traction here, AIS and ANK Robotics, both making robots for industrial settings. Other areas of strength, fintech, we've got FinAI is a really widely globally recognized chatbot used by banks and financial institutions to help serve consumers. Security, Avigilon was recently purchased by Motorola, and they've got AI in their security cameras. And then on the agricultural side, some real breakthroughs in science with Terramera focusing on minimizing pesticide use, and by using imaging and AI to find out which plants and crops need pesticides the most, and thus minimizing it amongst crops that don't need it. So now I'd like to tell you a bit about some of the activities of AInBC. There's so much going on in our community, and we're very pleased to be a part of much happening and being sort of a conduit for a lot of this energy. We create events and networking, CrossOver being obviously a large example of one. We'll have some other thought leadership and networking events coming up in the new year. So please stay in touch with us on that. And it's a chance to connect with companies who are keen to partner or talent to hire or otherwise. So a lot happening there. Athena Pathways is another area, another project that we're very proud of. It is to train 500 women in AI. And it's a consortium of 4 universities and a number of companies. And we're well on our way there. We helped almost 200 women in the space and addressing gender, lack of gender diversity in technology. Other areas to consider is AI for Growth, where we are training SMEs on best practices for deploying AI in their companies. So, certainly if you're looking to use AI in your company, reach out to us. We're partnered with Northeastern University on that with funding from IRAP as well. And recruiting, we can help you find, we've got a fantastic network of talent, and we can help you find some individuals in that network that can help you build the tools that you're aiming to create. So I'll leave it there, but I hope this is a fantastic conference for you and that you learn a lot. And please do reach out, email me, and we can connect you with, any variety of people, companies, or otherwise active in the space. So thanks very much, and enjoy your day.